Okay, so this is just one basic setup that I had done for the purposes that I needed. This device can do many different applications. Um, so what I have this set up is a 12 volt, a DC power supply set at 9 volts. This board can take multiple different inputs and also put out multiple different voltage outputs. So start off by taking the end of your DC power supply, connecting it to the right side of the board. The manual has the wiring diagram in there. You can see it there on the board, DC positive and DC negative. So that's these two right here. Now I took the DC negative and brought it over to the common of the output side, because this device, whatever you're going to power, once the relay turns on, it still needs that common. Now, right here, the other end of the DC plug, which will power the DC device that I intend to use this setup with, the positive side of the wire is actually just tied right into where the DC power supply powers the board. So that's how this wiring works for my situation. When this timer makes contact, when the relay makes contact and the circuit is closed, this will have power, and when the timing you set runs out, it will disconnect the power. So this right here is the relay. You'll hear this click on and off as the timer runs out, depending on how you program it. What I'm using is function 15, which allows for an unlimited amount of cycles. There are some functions that require you to send a pulse to, it's labeled here on the board, CH1. Some do not. When you give power to the board here with your DC power supply, it will just start counting down to whatever preset times you have in there. However, with function 15, you do need to give it that pulse. So I'll show you how you do that, but you can just wire a switch in permanently, so you don't have to keep on jumping that every single time. So I'm going to plug this in. Right now it's showing that it's in function 15. Go through the manual and you can see all the different functions. You can see how you program the different timings for each function. So here I'm going to get the jumper and start it. So you have to jump from positive to channel 1. So that's these two outside ones. And there goes T1 counting down. T1 is normally off, meaning that these two conductors are not connected right now. They are not completing the circuit. Now they are, because now we are at T2. So at T2 it says this relay make this connection, and now this is going to be connected for however many seconds T2 I set, and that has almost ran out now, and that relay will disconnect. So right now I do not have power in this, and now I do not have power now.